y'all? It's your boy VeLL, and we are back with another Mobile Legends video. So something that you all told me to check out was that I guess MobaZane and i7 got into it. So listen, I don't know what happened with this situation. Let me know if they still beefing right now. You all just told me to check this out the last time I streamed, so I think that was like a week ago or something. So yeah, I don't know if this is too old, but yeah, we're gonna be checking it out. Let me know if things are cool now, or are they still like into it with each other. But yeah, we're gonna be checking this out. I don't know what actually went on, what took place, what this is about. So yeah, I'm gonna be finding out this whole situation and seeing what's happening right now. So yeah, let's jump straight into it.
I7 is just rusty is good. No, it's annoying. I hate seeing it, bro. I hate players who play for KDA, and he's one of them.
Wow, my man just came for i7. So did he, like, who started this? I am so confused right now. Did i7 start this, or well, it sounds like he just started it, like, to be honest with you, because I could see why someone would take offense to what he just said. So yeah, I mean, it sounds like Zane just started this, which, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, Zane he has kind of a history of stuff like this, but I don't know. If Zane didn't start it, my bad. Out of the two, I just don't see i7 starting stuff with people. So yeah.
It is just such a low skill level way of playing MOBAs. And the way I know is because...
To be fair, though, to be fair, can a North American really actually talk about a low skill level way of playing mobile? Like, if you got like, if your team averages like a 90% win rate, can you actually talk about skill level and things like this? Because chances are you don't go against nobody good that would even increase your own skill level. Like, unless you're like in the MPL or something, like, it's different. You're not going against challenging people day in and day out. You come in and you beat on people who aren't really good at the game at all, who really don't have skills. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if he can be speaking on this personally. I don't know if you can just like go at a different country when in reality you don't go against anybody that's too difficult to play against either. So I mean, and you all see, like, listen, I came back, and in 2 days I was back to Mythic after not playing this game for like what, 3 seasons. So like, I'm just saying, and it's not like I'm the greatest player in the world. I know I talk a lot of trash, but it's not like I'm a crazy player. It's just everybody that I go against in North America just ain't good. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. So that's just my thoughts. But
low skill level way of playing MOBAs. And the way I know is because that used to be me. I used to try to get the most amount of damage, the least amount of deaths. Like, my goal in ML wasn't even like... I tried to get 10 MVPs in my history. Back when it used to be 10. No deaths. 10 MVPs, 0 death. Like...
I mean, that was obvious. That's what a lot of these top players used to do. And it sounds like Zane has actually grown. It sounds like his perspective and his mindset has grown a little bit when it comes down to actually playing the game. So they might have actually improved, because I used to always come at the top players in the country, because like, I know from a fan's perspective, you're supposed to ride with them. You're supposed to, oh, I seen them do this, I seen them do that, I'm standing behind them. But ultimately, they weren't as good as people were making them out to be. But from what he's saying, it sounds like I see growth automatically. I already see the growth in Zane. So that being said, I mean, I can definitely respect his opinion in that regard. But at the same time, I don't think you should be attacking someone else, even if they do care about the MVPs and stuff like that. I'm sure they're also setting out to win and they're setting out to have their best performance. i7 didn't get the reputation that he has by simply just going after KDA. Like, I like, it's hard to believe that. It's hard to believe he got his reputation because he's a really, really good player mechanically, like decision making. His team, like their team is strong. So I mean, is it stronger than teams in North America? I feel like that's a whole different conversation. That's like a whole different debate. But I feel like they have a strong team. Like their team is definitely strong, in my opinion. Like, but I mean, I'm not like, and when I say just as strong, I mean like just as strong as like other YouTube teams. Like that's what I mean. Like, so I don't want to make it seem like I'm talking about, oh, like, I don't think Zane or i7 plays at the exact same level if somebody is like in the MPL or something like that. I think they're just they're as high as you can be for the level that you play at. I think they're at the exact same spot at the level that they play at. So yeah.
I hate it. I hate seeing people because I see my old self and
I replayed MobaZane. I said I don't.
Hey, is that a voice? I ain't never heard I7 voice no more. I thought you was just a figment of my imagination. How you doing, buddy? I7 got a voice.
my old self and
I replayed MobaZane. I said I don't fucking care whatever he says. It's not.
My bad, y'all. I'm not used to hearing people talk with an accent, so I'm trying to understand. It may take me a minute to register what's actually being said. Cause yeah, I'm not used to hearing like that. So yeah.
I replayed MobaZane. I said I don't fucking care whatever he says. It's not like his server ain't that hard either. Like
Honestly, that's a fact. His server is definitely not that hard. I would know. His server's not that hard. So I mean, that's a fair argument. That's a fair counter argument.
if they were like if they competed in MPL, MSC, etc., I would have accepted, but he's not.
Said if he competed in the MPL, I would accept it. I mean, like that's the way that I feel. I feel like they're kind of in the same spot. So it's like, unless you all have played against each other and you're just like shitting on them every time you play or something like that, you can't really like. Yeah, I mean, y'all are in the same spot. You're at the top of your country. Like it's not like at the top of the casual players in your country. Like you're at the top of the casual players in your country. So I feel like y'all are in the same spot. Y'all are equally in the same spot.
He doesn't play at that level. He is the same level as ours. He has no right to insult anyone.
Honestly, that's facts. Honestly, even though Zane said some real see, I definitely agree with I7 on this. Like Zane should not be talking about something like that. Like he shouldn't be insulting people. I feel like Zane speaking on that mindset where it's just going for wins and stuff like that. Because honestly, I've spoken about this on the channel before. Like back before I was just doing reactions, I've spoken about that on the channel in commentaries where I talked about the mindset of people just going for stats and not actually playing the game well. So I feel like that's a strong topic to talk about. So if Zane was just talking about that topic, I 100% agree with what he said. But Zane was using that as a way to insult another player in the community. It's like, maybe don't do that. Like I don't agree with that. So it's not that Zane was saying anything wrong. It's just the context is using that as proof to go at another YouTuber. Not. But I mean, listen. It's talking about going at YouTubers. Can I actually talk about it? So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess we just watching this. I'm gonna just watch. I'm gonna shut up.
Yes, exactly. Like you can say from the winner yourself that but he doesn't play hard.
What? Listen. I don't mean disrespect or nothing. I'm just trying to keep up with the voice. I'm not like I said. I'm not used to hearing accents and stuff. And yeah.
Yes, exactly. Like you can say from the winner yourself that but he doesn't play hard games like at all.
Oh, win rates. Yeah, I think he said you can see by the win rates that he doesn't play hard people like that. And yet, like honestly, you all know I say this stuff all the time, so it's not like I can disagree with what I said. This is the stuff that I say all the time. So yeah.
Like maybe like 1% of the match will be hard, but
He literally says the exact same stuff that I'll be saying. Like 1% of the matches will be hard, and that's when they go up against another top team. And that's rare. So. Like honestly, I've been in the circles with some of the top players in this community. These guys literally avoid playing each other. They're like, oh wait, Zane's matching up. Let's wait for Zane to match up. Like what's up, bro? Like if it was me, I would just match up and just play. Like I don't necessarily go looking for people, but if I come across them, anybody can get the smoke. Like I don't get how you can be a competitive player, want to be the best in the world, and want to be really good at what you do, and you duck in the smoke every time Zane match up. If anytime Zane press that match up button and you like, nah, we not matching up right now, uninstall the game, bro. You're not a good player. Like, why are you that scared of Zane? Like that's any of you top globals out here that's watching and you still doing that? Yes, I'm talking about you. I know that's why y'all be mad, y'all be insulting me and stuff like that, but you're not a good player. The only way you're going to improve is to not look like your account is good. Stop worrying about the stats. Worry about the skill. And this is why when a lot of y'all match up against me, you end up getting clapped because my stats are horrible, but I am actually as good as I talk. So, I think that's just the difference. And Zane, it sounds like he's getting past the point where it's just about profile for him. It sounds like Zane is willing to take on anybody. He's willing to take on any smoke. So I definitely appreciate this new Zane we got here. I definitely can appreciate that. I just definitely don't agree with him going at I7 though.
Asia server best, hardest. In whatever game, like Asia server is always the hardest.
The enemy is banning.
For me, like if you verse the good MA players for me are like those who in general who at least like even if they lost at on some major tournaments, international M1 I guess, like at least they participated.
And honestly, I7 is still being very respectful. Like he said, if it's somebody like General in them, like at least they played. Like they played against the top highest level, and they took some maps and stuff. Like they've proven themselves to be some of the best players, not just in this country, but in the world. That's something that Zane has not proven. So, I mean, taking that into consideration, I7 hasn't said anything wrong, and he's been very, very respectful with what he's saying, and still paying homage to people like General, who has the right to say certain things, but is not. So, I7 ain't wrong in this case, to be honest. I7 ain't wrong at all. I don't feel like I said, I don't feel like necessarily what Zane said about the stats and stuff in general is wrong. I just feel like him directing negativity towards I7 is wrong.
So they have better experience. Played any major competitive tournaments. MobaZane hasn't even played any major competitive tournaments, so he has no right to judge anyone. He's like a content creator, only plays for entertainment.
Well, I mean, that was 100% true. That was 100% true. Like, so I mean, like I said, I definitely agree with what I7 said, man. He didn't say anything wrong. And big respect to I7, man. Big respect. Zane, I mean, shout out to Zane too. Like I said, I can see that Zane has actually grown to his mindset, the way that he is now. He's grown a lot too. But I mean, I feel like he's still in kind of like the same way that I was, like where I would throw negative shots and stuff at people sometimes, where it's uncalled for. Like you got to realize the spot that you're in. You're a top dog now in this community, so definitely just be respectful. Realize people look up to you. People value the things that you say. So try to keep it positive. Like General is a great role model. Like you don't, I understand. Like me, I'm never going to be the perfect role model, but at the same time, you can tone down some of the negativity so you're not disrespecting people like I7. He's at the top of his country. He's very, very respected in his community. He's a great player. Like no one, I don't even think I7 has ever said he's the best player in the world or anything like that. So you don't have to try to belittle someone for no reason. That's just my thoughts, my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, though. Yeah, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, homies.